Ba 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 baran. Why am I sounding like a goat, you might wonder? Well, I'll give you the answer. It's because you're here for a review of Goat Simulator 3. That's right, guys. This is Chris with Platinum Review, and we are reviewing Goat Simulator 3 on PlayStation 5. Let's jump into the review, but before I do, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It means a ton. Let's jump in. Now, the review for Goat Simulator 3 is not going to be some long, drawn-out review. The game's fairly short, and there's not a lot of depth to the game, so there's not going to be a whole lot to review on it. So it's a pretty short one. Buckle in, though, and have fun. Goat Simulator 3 is the sequel to Goat Simulator 1. When they first announced it, I was like, wait, there wasn't a second one, and I don't understand why they did it. Nothing with the game makes sense, so that's probably why they were just like, screw it, let's go for it. There's not a whole lot of story in the first Goat Simulator, but when you first boot up Goat Simulator 2, you're welcomed with a little bit of story that kind of brings back your hijinks from Goat Simulator 1, but past that, there's still not very much story. Now, it's been years since the first Goat Simulator, so I'm not sure as far as what advancements they made. There are a few new gameplay tropes, like different abilities you can use, stuff like that. But for the most part, it feels very similar to Goat Simulator 1. There is multiplayer in the game, up to 4-player couch co-op. I did not test out the up to 4 players, just because I don't have 4 people that are like, hey, let's play Goat Simulator. I did test out 2 players with my daughter. She had a blast. I was like, okay, this is getting boring. So while there is multiplayer, I feel like it's aimed more towards kids. Now, if you've never played Goat Simulator, let me explain the gameplay to you. You are given a city, a playground, if you will, which I want to say the city is bigger than the first one, so you have an even bigger playground to play with. And you can cause havoc, chaos, or just walk around and look at things. There are activities and challenges to complete. Anything from grabbing presents and throwing them in a garage, or creating a tornado that completely destroys everything. Fuck the tornado, by the way, and we'll get into that in a minute, but Goat Simulator 3 does not take itself seriously, and there's a lot of different activities and fun things to do. It's a fun time. However, it does not come without issues. Now, these issues are not okay. I feel like Goat Simulator 3 is the buggiest game that I played in 2022. It's not okay, and I think the developers have a long way and a lot of patching to get this game running how it should be running. From massive frame rate drops, and I mean massive. You're going to see a lot of clips with some sort of bug. People flying into the air and disappearing. The frame rate drops. I think I have a few with those. You're going to see just so many issues. I fell through the ground multiple times. My goat turned super, super small, and I was unable to complete missions because of this. There's a mission where you have to move presents into a garage. There's 40 presents and there's no mission tracker, so you just have to find them. That's okay, but if you do another mission first where you start a tornado, the tornado goes through that path and throws all the presents out of the garage. So it took me so long to get that done, and it was so annoying. There's just so many issues and so many bugs. It really takes away from the score. At the time of me playing this game, which was about a month ago, I was unable to achieve the platinum. There was a few trophies that glitched out on me, but they might have patched them by now. If you're looking to get the platinum, complete all the challenges in the game, all the activities, and the platinum is pretty straightforward. There are a few things here and there, side things that you have to do, but I want to say those are tied to the activities. So as long as you do that, you should be good. The game does have a lot of callbacks to other franchises like Wolfenstein and Marvel. A lot of really cool Easter eggs in the game, and I really like that. However, with the glitches and all the issues with the game, it's hard to give the game a good score. I would give Goat Simulator 3 a 6 out of 10. It's definitely enjoyable, and if you have a kid, they will love the game. That is it for me, guys. Thank you so much. As always, this has been Chris with Platinum Reviews. Keep getting those trophies, and I'll catch you on the next review.
You're finally awake. I'm your new owner. I will look back at you, but I need to look at the road. Safety first, 10 and 2 and all that.